You can watch via my YouTube. Enter my YouTube, let's see.
Are you still live?
Let's see. Just check. Umaru Yakubu Kirawa. You need to keep space.
Okay.
Subscribe.
I-
Subscribe now. Click on that live.
Look at it.
Click on it.
Wait a little.
Subscribe.
I know the subscribe. Why would I subscribe? I know you are not serious.
Two people are watching. We're waiting for the speaker.
We cannot have our seats. Honorable members, I've gone through the board of proceedings of Wednesday, 7 February 2024. If there is no any minor suggestion, we are going to attack. Honorable members, in the absence of any minor correction, the board of proceedings is hereby adopted. Your phones should be on silent to avoid distractions. Honorable members, as we gather here today to mark the official dissolution of our Parliament, let us take a moment to reflect on the significant milestone achieved during our tenure. Since our inauguration on November 27, 2020, spanning 1,167 days to date, our Parliament initially comprised of 60 members, which we witnessed transformation, among which 9 members chose different paths. 2 elected to the Nigerian National Citizens Parliament, which were our able former Speaker, Rector Ibrahim Zanasulma. It is unfortunate for us to lose him in the state level, but at least we are proud to have him in the national level. And Honorable Miriam Pili Busaiga, member representing Boza constituency. And the remaining 7 gracefully resigned due to reaching the age of 18, adhering to our standing order over the course of our journey. We convened for 115 sessions, demonstrating our commitment to a governance within this parliamentary framework. We successfully enacted as a testament to our collective efforts in serving our constituents and upholding the principle of democratic governance. Honorable members, having retired some of our collective achievements, it is now time to invite each of you to share your individual contribution and accomplishments during our 3-year term. I invite each honorable member to take the floor and provide insight into the initiatives, projects, and efforts that we believe have made a lasting impact to the lives of children of Borno. Let us celebrate the diverse range of achievements that have shaped our
Distinguished colleagues, my name is Right Honorable Christian Ezekiel, the Deputy Speaker of the Borno State Children's Parliament and a member representing Juba constituency. Indeed, it is a great privilege and honor for me to be the Deputy Speaker of the Borno State Children's Parliament for 2 years. And with that, here are some of my achievements. First of all, I was able to attend the Safe School Declaration Conference, which took place in Abuja, whereby I met so many people where I don't know, and I also speak on the challenges that children are facing in my constituency, my state, my country, and globally. The Ministry of Women Development, in collaboration with Save the Children International, for always being there for me when I need them, and for this great opportunity given to me to serve as Deputy Speaker for 3 years. And I also want to extend my profound gratitude to one of our vibrant members, which is the clerk, for the way he has been committed throughout these 3 years. We really appreciate his effort, and also Save the Children International, Mr. Staff, Mr. Joseph, and then Mr. Oziri. We are really grateful for that, and I hope that the next upcoming generation will do more and more. Thank you for this.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker. Any other member?
Mr. Speaker, sir, my honorable colleagues. Mr. Speaker, sir, my honorable colleagues. I am Honorable Muhammad Nuh by name. I am a member representing Konduga constituency. I have successfully recorded so many remarkable achievements in this parliament, which has increased my experience and ability compared to when I was not in the parliament. Among which are, for me, starting to speak at the public with a great achievement, writing motion, which I was afraid at the first place, but for now, alhamdulillah. Implementation of child protection law in Borno State. This law serves as a tool for entire children of Borno State to safeguard their entire children of Borno State. Certification of children with birth certificates. Over 200 children in Borno State were certified with birth certificates. I'm very grateful to say that I have contributed in one way or other in certifying those children with birth certificates. This is a great achievement for me and other members of the Parliament. We have been advocated for some ministries like Ministry of Education, Ministry of Human Affairs, and Borno State House of Assembly, where we were able to be supported at Ministry of Education with some learning material to distribute in various schools. I also got the opportunity to meet so many people in the Parliament, among which include my fellow members from different parts of the state. Indeed, we have shared remarkable achievements with one another. As a member representing children in my constituency, I was advocated for some schools like Pompomari Primary School, 77 Housing Estate Model Primary School, and many more. which I was able to discuss with so many children in order to hear their challenges and take them for immediate resolution. I have also discussed with so many people about children's challenges on so many occasions, why I recommended a way forward for them and vice versa. Among which I have discussed with the headmaster of my primary school about the issue regarding climate change, which responded immediately by planting trees in the school premises. I was able to gather so many children to celebrate the Universal Children's Day. I have got the opportunity to visit the current member representing Konduga local government, Honorable Dr. Bukar Modu Konduga, which I am very happy to meet him and the support he gave the children in moral and academic wise. My journey as a member representing Konduga in these 3 years has been fast with so many achievements. I extend my sincere gratitude to Mr. Joseph Afe, Mr. Oziri, Muhammad, and our teachers, our mentors for their support. Let me extend my sincere gratitude to the clerk of the House, Honorable Muhammad Ali Saleh, for always being working hard to ensure that all our motion has been entered to the House, personal works, and for the interest of the Children's Parliament. On behalf of children and my constituency, we are most grateful, Honorable Muhammad Ali Saleh. And I want to appreciate the effort of Right Honorable Ibrahim Zanna Sunoma, the Deputy Speaker of the Nigerian National Children's Parliament. We are really appreciate your efforts. I want to thank the Ministry of Men Affairs, in collaboration with Save the Children Nigeria, Borno State House of Assembly, Ministry of Education, for their uncountable support. Thank you for your unlimited effort.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Any other member? Honorable Aisha, go ahead.
You can summon the door. Do. Sorry.
Hello everyone, my name is Honorable Aisha Mohammed, member representing children living with disability of the Borno State Children Parliament. First of all, the achievements I achieved through Children Parliament are uncountable because Children Parliament treats equally they help me to attend different programs, including World Day for Persons with Disabilities, Climate Change, Global Safe School Declaration, Girl Child Education, and others in Abuja. Another achievement, we visit some parents, communities to describe how the climate change is affecting the children living with disability. Also, in attend many occasions organized by Borno State's government for girl child education, gender-based barriers, GBV celebration, World Day for Persons with Disability. Children Parliament joined students with disability in Borno Special School, Maiduguri for children's celebration. This Parliament, I received Global Disability Advisor in Special School, Maiduguri, India 2023. I attend celebration of Day for Persons with Disability organized by non-governmental organization, NGOs, at Ramat Square, Maiduguri. In this very house, understand the children living with disability have a right in this respect house. Many bills are passed in law, such as Child Rights Act, Girl Child Education, Street Begging, Sangabot, etc. And as well, I am really appreciate by support all of my motion I rest in this humble parliament. Thank you indeed.
Thank you, Honorable Aisha. Any other honorable member? Right, Honorable Ibrahim Zanna, go ahead.
Saya tukar nama. sa mishi da wuri matsar kusa kusa.
Honorable Speaker, my honorable former colleagues, Right Honorable Ibrahim Ganosnoma is my name, the former Speaker of the Borno State Children's Parliament, and an incumbent Deputy Speaker of the Nigeria National Children's Parliament. I still can recall with vivid and emotional nostalgia when my father told me that leadership is just like a rented house, and that the decoration of the house depends on the personality that occupies it. Some leave behind the house luxuries for the next occupier. Some will leave it at its ease, and unfortunately, some will cut away the treasure instilled in the house. This day, I can confess with utmost gratitude and certainty that the Sunoma era have left behind countless footprints for the continuance of the children parliamentary struggles of Borno State. Comically, I can say that I am the most celebrated tenant every landlord can have. Of course, this day is set aside for us to read out from our achievements during our memory stay. But it is very germane we share the stories of our smiles and cries, our tries and cheers to the skies. We have established track records of excellence. It is an honor and privilege for me to proudly say that I have led countless advocacy visits and community sensitizations so that the Child Rights Act in my state will be passed after years of it being inactive. Together with my team, we have profoundly influenced and contributed commendably to the passage of the law. I could still recall the days we are here in this same building advocating for the passage of the law. I could still recall the days when we will speak on radio shows trying to change the perception of the community concerning the law. I could still recall the days when we speak the opinions of children during gatherings with traditional rulers and stakeholders to rectify the law. I could still recall the days when we stormed different ministries with the sole aim to play their roles in the passage of the Child Rights Act. It was the #1 goal of the Borno State Children's Parliament, and it's an honor that I ensured the achievement of this goal during the Sunoma era. Isaac Newton says, and I quote, "Whatever I was able to achieve, I stood on the shoulders of giants." Let me acknowledge the effort of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umara Zulu, for his timely assent to the bill. The Borno State Ministry of Women Affairs and that of Justice, led by Honorable Zuera Gombo and the then Barrister Kakashi Ulawan, respectively, whom there was dedicated Director Chai, a role model and a royal mother, Haja Boa Garakari, and the former acting State Solicitor General, Barrister Abdullah Izgi, whom have worked tirelessly on that document to lead to its passage. We also appreciate the efforts of state partners like Save the Children, UNICEF, Plan International, Katai, and others who supported the government on the process of domestication of the law and children engagement. After my amazing feat, together with my colleagues at the Borno State Children's Parliament, our activisms that led to the signing of the Child Rights Act, I was appointed as a member of the Borno State Child Rights Implementation Committee, and I have contributed immensely to the ongoing implementation of the Child Rights Act. Under my leadership, our advocacy is extended further to the successful passage of the Violence Against Persons law in Borno State, further strengthening our commitment and promoting justice to every individual. I will acknowledge the effort of the Borno State House of Assembly under the leadership of Right Honorable Abdul Karim Lawan for giving access to the bill. The Safe School Declaration Conference in Abuja was a critical summit where I and my team represented children globally, sharing poignant accounts of attacks on schools and abductions of teachers and students. I and my team's impassioned plea led to countries making commitments to endorse and implement the Safe School Declaration. During the Suloma era, I have participated in the review of the SBMC document, channeling the opinions of children through fruitful discussions on school-related issues. This goes to show not just my commitment, but the commitment of the Borno State Children's Parliament to the education and welfare of children. I have actively participated in the CAP conference in Nairobi, where I represented African children affected by armed conflict alongside 3 other African child advocates, which one of them was a very dedicated member of mine then, Honorable Medina Ricardo. We were at the forefront of the conferences as I highlighted the peculiar challenges bedeviling children in Borno and Africa at large. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, if I were to mention every single achievement, no matter how little, words are grossly inadequate, and time is not our darling. I was in Gambia recently when I heard the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Gambia chanting about the Borno State Children's Parliament. During the Suloma era, one of my dedicated members, Honorable Kubra Ali Kinedi, was on the UK Mirror newspaper on climate change. Go to Nairobi, Ethiopia, Senegal. Indeed, the fame of the Borno State Children's Parliament is beyond the shores of the Northeast. It transcends the scope of northern Nigeria. Believe me, it's beyond the borders of the mightiest Africa. In fact, its wing is spreading wider to encompass the shores of the globe. It is a continental phenomenon. And I will quote again the words of Isaac Newton: "For all the greatest things I was able to achieve, I stood on the shoulders of giants." I extend my heartfelt appreciation to the tireless individuals working behind the scenes, the unsung heroes who have contributed to the success of the Parliament. The Borno State Ministry of Women Affairs and Social Development, under the leadership of our mother, Hajia Zuera Gombo, the backbone of the Parliament. Coming nearer to our doorstep, Hajia Bawa Ganakari, the Director Child of the Ministry. We thank them for their unwavering support and monitoring since day one. I will commend and appreciate the Governor of our state, Professor Babagana Omar Zulum, for enabling a safe environment for us and for the passage of the Child Protection Law. I will appreciate the Borno State House of Assembly, under the leadership of Right Honorable Abdul Karim Dawan, for the technical support they have given the Parliament. Special appreciation goes to Mr. Joseph Api and Mr. Waziri for the relentless support, from encouragements to the words of wisdom. Believe me, even though they have a lot of work at hand, they always wake up with the Borno State Children's Parliament at heart. To the team from Save the Children, Mr. Chachu Tadicha, the Deputy Director of Programs Operation, Mr. Emmanuel Mamu, Mr. Badar Alko, thank you for supporting the Parliament since the inception of this great legislative system. I want to mention the Bureau for Humanitarian Assistance, who are always ready to sponsor the activities of the Parliament. To members of my team, thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the commitment and dedication to our collective cause. All my accomplishments would not have been possible without the members of the Parliament. With the likes of Honorable Muhammad Ali Saleh, our dedicated and passionate clerk of the House. Believe me, he called me almost 3 times this morning. He is an aggressive goal getter. Let's give it to him. Let's give it to him. Love him, hate him, but you cannot question his loyalty to his boss. He was one of the members of the Borno State Children's Parliament that I believe in the speeches of our members here, they all must mention his name. He's a very dedicated member. I can see the current Right Honorable Speaker. His journey from the floor staff to being the Speaker of the Children's Parliament is a testament to his dedication to the Children's Parliament. I left the Parliament with a smile, and believe me, the smile took them by surprise. I would like to thank all the honorable members for all their commitments and for making sure that the people of their constituencies are not left behind. Thank you very much. In closing, I want to emphasize that our journey is ongoing. I want to call the support of the Borno State government, the Ministry of Women Affairs, the House of Assembly, our partners, and all relevant stakeholders to continue supporting the children. With renewed commitment and a shared vision, we'll continue to champion the right. Thank you all for your ongoing support and dedication. Together, let us continue our better world for children. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable President Solomon. Indeed, this is achievement not only for you, but the entire people of Borno. We are always proud to have you in our midst. At this juncture, honorable members, let me recognize the presence of Murjana Ibrahim, a one-time speaker of the Muslim Student Parliament, a sister, a mother, and a mentor. You are highly welcome, ma'am. Is there any other honorable member? Honorable Medina Kwaro.
So,
The Right Honorable Speaker, my honorable colleagues, my name is Honorable Medina Abdul. I'm a member of a chairperson committee on education, the chief champion for Save the Children in Nigeria, and the radio presenter agenda for the program Lara Maiduguri. It's really been a great experience for me since I began my advocacy till date. It started when I was recommended by the local education authority chairman as one of the best students in the state to Save the Children organization. Even aside from that, I've been representing Borno State at various national events. I attended the pre-preparation event in Borno State for the Safe School Declaration Conference, which was hosted in Nigeria a few years ago. I was then elected as a member representing DIPA. With that, I was able to attend the Safe School Declaration Conference in Abuja, where I spoke on the need for our schools to be safe, even during conflict. I and Honorable Ibrahim Zanasinoma traveled to Kigali, Nairobi, Kenya, where we represented Nigerian children on the need for children to be safe during armed conflict. I traveled to Kigali, Rwanda, for the Women Deliver Conference 2023, where I spoke on the needs of Nigerian girl child, their challenges, and what we all need to do to ensure that Nigerian girls are protected. I represented Nigerian children in an online meeting at the Build Forward Better event, where I spoke to the Minister of International Development Norway, ministers from US and other states, and others too numerous to mention, where I spoke on the plight of who Nigerian children are. I represented Nigerian children at the Global Partnership to End Violence Against Children event, where I spoke on how violence affects children in Nigeria. With that, I was able to speak to the President of Zambia and other world leaders too numerous to mention. I represented Nigerian girls during an online meeting with the UK Parliament members, UK ambassadors and UK ministers, where I spoke on who a Nigerian girl child is, especially in the northeastern states. After the meeting, I received a letter from US, which is a letter of appreciation, and that has helped me more to continue advocating for the rights of children in Nigeria. I represented Nigerian girls on an online meeting from South Africa, where I spoke on how climate change intersects with child marriage. I also went to the National House of Assembly with the former Minister of Women's Affairs and Social Development, where I spoke on how early and child forced marriage affects Nigerian girls. I represented my peers not just at the international level, but also at the national level, where I had online meetings with Nigerian leaders to ensure that Nigerian children are protected and secured. Personally, I visited Senator Barrister Muhammad Tahir Mongono and Senator Barrister Kakashi Olawan at the National House of Assembly, where I spoke on children's-related issues in Borno State, and they are all looking forward to promoting me to ensuring that I keep advocating for the rights of children in Borno State. I worked on a personal project where I and Honorable Afsat sensitized some out-of-school children on personal hygiene. After the session, we offered them hygiene kits to encourage them to do more. I am currently working on a pet project to enroll some out-of-school children back to school, which I'm looking forward to having as a platform to enroll many out-of-school children back to school in Borno State. I am a radio host at Dendelpura. It's a program I do every Sunday, and through my program, I am able to sensitize over 1 million people in Borno State on children's-related issues. I played a key role in advocacy to the domestication of the Child Protection Law, which is fully implemented, which is signed, and we're looking forward to its full implementation. Through my advocacy, I was able to meet leaders like the Vice President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, for me to continue advocating for my marginalized peers. Lastly, I would like to appreciate Save the Children Nigeria for their restless and worthy support that has lifted me to where I am today. And I would also like to thank our Executive Governor, Professor Babagana Omar Azlim, for his full commitment to ensuring that Borno State children are well secured, protected, and educated. We are really grateful for the signing of the Child Protection Law, and we are looking forward to its full implementation in the state, because it will serve as a very, very big tool to ensure that Borno State children are well protected. I would also like to acknowledge Right Honorable Engineer Abdullahi Musa, the Deputy Speaker of the Borno State House of Assembly, who is also the Chairman House Committee on Inter-Parliamentary Relations. We are really grateful. And I also like to thank our Mother Ministry for supporting us at all times. We are sincerely grateful. I would also like to give a very, very good thanks to Honorable Muhammad Ali Sali, who is a very, very dedicated honorable member of the Borno State Children's Parliament. He has done a lot to ensure that our parliament is moving further. I will continue advocating for the rights of my marginalized peers if there is a change, because every child wants to live a life that is free from violence, attacks, and assault, and a world where they attain their full potentials. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Any other member? Honorable Member.
My name is Honorable member of the constituency, chairperson committee on water and sanitation, and the leader of the house. Mr. Speaker, sir, my honorable colleagues, as we gather here to reflect on our accomplishment of 3 years of journey, it is my honor as the House leader to highlight the remarkable journey of our esteemed Speaker, Right Honorable Bukar Kolomi. Before assuming the role of Speaker, he began as a dedicated cloister of his honor chamber, then progressed to become the Chief Translator and later Deputy Clerk of the House. His journey culminated in his election as a Speaker, a position he embraced with a fervor and dedication. Under his dynamic leadership, our Parliament has witnessed significant strides, spearheaded impactful programs such as UK Mirror News leadership was the certification of over 200 children in Borno State of birth certificate, ensuring their rights are acknowledged and protected. After all this amazing accomplishment of the Right Honorable Speaker, indeed a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Here are some of my personal achievements. It is a great privilege for me to present the children of my constituency, which is Zamla, which give me a bunch of opportunities to voice out the voices of the voiceless and vulnerable children of Zambia. Being one of the honorable members gives me a lot of opportunities to meet with stakeholders, world leaders, and traditional rulers at different conferences. Being one of the parliamentary helped me in learning more about legislative protocols, house sitting, oversight functions, budgeting and budget implementation, among others. It is also part of my biggest achievement to attend the 4th International Conference on Safe School Declaration at Abuja, where I and other honorable members spoke on behalf of the entire children of the globe. We voiced out the voices of the voiceless, not only for Nigeria, but entire globe. And also, the last but not least, I would like to extend my gratitude to Honorable Ali Saleh, the Chief Clerk, not only among me, but the entire honorable members and staffs of the Parliament. Everybody can be a witness. He's very hardworking and dedicated clerk of the House. Your efforts will never go in vain. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable House Leader. Indeed, we have achieved a lot. Any other member? Honorable Ali.
Honorable colleagues, I am Mohammed is my name. Member of the Borno State Parliament. I represent the constituency, and also I am the chairman of the Committee on the Information and the National Orientation. During my lifetime in Parliament, I have different achievements, among which is a great honor for me to be part of those members which participated at least a little bit in the contribution of the confirmation of the Borno Child Protection Law.